Hey kids, it's Tuesday, January 25th, and it's me, and I'm not here. I apologize. I had a thing come up, so I'm not able to be here today. But I'll be back tomorrow. It's just a one-day thing. You're going to miss out on me. And you'll have me for the fun days this week. So it's not the end of the world. For today, you are definitely going to want to have your iPad. It'll make your life a lot easier as we get into our stuff for today. The pen and pencil and paper are optional in case you want to write down notes that might make your life easier when doing the homework, but not absolutely required. The iPad's the main one. If your iPad is dead and not working, you have two options. One, I have extra copies on my desk, but then you won't get to choose your story today, and the other kids will. And you're going to have to use your own piece of paper to turn in your answers, or you might be able to go over to the library, depending on what the library is doing and talking to the sub, and, well, how you behave and whether you irritate someone. But that could be a possibility. Having your own iPad would probably be the best choice to make your life much, much easier. Today's homework is due today because my goal is for you to get it turned in before you leave. Not having it turned in by the end of the day does cost you 3 B points and does give you the 0, and then does mean I have to yell at you tomorrow until you get it turned in, and it does bring your grade back up to the 7 out of 10, but it might be easier just to, not have to lose those points in the first place. It's only 5 questions, and you should have the class period to get it done. So in theory, it shouldn't be that challenging of a thing to do. And tomorrow, we will be doing the Camp Tecumseh Talk, so we will get a chance to do that, and I will do the Camp Talk with you on that one and answer all of your questions and cover that with you, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Grammar coming up on Thursday. We're doing the grammar game then. If you have time today, I do have the grammar notes on my desk, a little green piece of paper. If you would like to work on that, you're more than welcome to with the free time, but we'll get to that here in a moment to help you guys out. For the main thing for today, I know you miss me. Homework is due today. I'll be back tomorrow. Camp Talk tomorrow. Grammar coming up on Thursday. That's the main things for now. This is a picture of me crying because I miss seeing you guys today. Seeing if we can add in a thing here to try and make it a little bit easier on you. Can we just do the little, sadness. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm not here. Splash, splat. Sorry, I'm distracting myself. Anyway, so yeah, sorry I'm not seeing you guys. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, and we'll get into the fun stuff then. So Charger Challenge-wise, as of my recording this, which is Monday night, we have 8 boys, 4 girls on the list. So that means we still have room for 3 more people. It is now officially open to, I believe, everybody, unless someone has contacted me this morning, which may have happened. If you are still wanting to do it, you can still send me a remind or an email message. If you've already done it and you are on the trophy, you cannot do it this time. You'll have to wait. This is now open to anybody as long as you had the grades, then you should be good to go. And this was for the second 9 weeks. As long as your grades were good for the second 9 weeks, then you should be good to go. And again, you just have to contact me. If I have openings, you are good, and I'll reply to you and let you know if you have a spot and stuff like that. That's again this Thursday, so coming up in 2 days after school goes until 5:45. All right. So here's where you can go ahead and get out iPad, unless you're currently watching this on your iPad. But here's what you get a chance to do for today. You're going to end up going to today, which is the Tuesday thing from there. And you're going to click on Tuesday, find the one that says the nonfiction article bullies or the article response. It's the same link. It does not matter which one you hit. They're both the same thing. So you can click that one or you can click that one. Just click one of them and it's going to take you to this next screen. All right, so let me walk you through what I'm going to have you guys do today. This coming Friday, we're going to be talking about bullying, and we're going to have a big discussion about it. So I'm going to give you guys a bit more background article information that you're going to get to use for your argument on Friday. I'm letting you choose. I found 6 articles I thought were really cool, and I couldn't really pick which article I wanted to do because I kind of wanted to do all of them because they each have really cool things in them, but that would take forever. So I'm going to let you guys choose articles, and then we're going to kind of argue with each other on Friday about this information. So you pick the article that you want to do. You only have to read one of the articles. You pick the one article that works for you, and that's all I'm looking for. You do have to answer all 5 questions, but you don't have to read all bunch of articles. So again, answer all of the questions we'll get to in a moment. So Article 1, if you do that one, this was if you were trying to find your happy place, this was, can we change bullies through kindness? And so there is an article someone wrote about how we're going to change bullying in school by finding out the background and kindness and stuff that goes into that. So if you're looking for more of a happy thing, this is what you can go for. Number 2, bullies should be brought to justice for their crimes. The idea of how do we punish bullies more effectively to make them, or to make the world a better place. 3 goes a whole different direction. The idea of coaches bullying their athletes, and the fact that that has become more and more of an issue is the fact of adults who are setting examples for kids, and how far can coaches go when they are coaching their players, and when does that become a bullying issue. Number 4, the idea is online school, the solution to bullying. Can we get away from bullying if we just get away from school altogether? And if we just go all virtual, does that solve all of those problems? So that's another way of looking at it. 5, there is an NBA star, I think Jeremy Lin was his name. And so he was writing a thing about the fact that he got bullied a lot coming up. And so the idea that the advice he got is sort of what he is advising people to do. And so Jeremy Lin, the NBA star, is sort of talking you through bullying and how it impacted him. And the last one, I found an article where there's these lawmakers who are proposing a new law to be passed that says if a kid bullies at school, the parents can be fined at home up to like $750 every time that the kid does a bullying thing. And would that be a way of solving the problem of bullying, is if we start making parents pay more money for it? So that was another cool idea. So anyway, I liked all these different ones. Couldn't really pick one, so I figured I'm going to have you guys pick one. I wanted to be here today to talk to you guys about it. It just didn't work out. So we'll still talk about them. It'll just be a little bit later this week. The questions you're going to, so on this one, you number your responses so I tell which question you're answering. Don't just give me a giant block of words, or I'm going to give you a 0 and make you redo it. Don't make me be mean to you. Use complete sentences, that thing I keep beating into you all the time if you want all of your points. I'm looking for complete thoughts that are going to explain your thinking so I have some idea of what you're doing. Here are the 5 questions I want you to answer after you have finished reading the article. 1, why did you decide to choose this article? Of the 6 I had listed, why choose this particular one? Whichever one you chose, what is it that took you to it? This is just your opinion on whatever drew you towards it. So I'm just looking to give me a good answer. If your answer is, I just randomly hit a button, sure. Given, I'm not going to give you as many points for that because, it's not very good, but you can still do it. 2, what surprised you when you read the article? Find something in there that stood out to you that got your attention. A thing that when we talk about this with other people, what is the one thing you want to bring up, your one surprising takeaway that you think other people should know about? 3, you're basic, you have to give me a short summary, 2 to 3 sentences. What was the article telling us? In your own words, I just want to know, what did you take away from it? What was your learning thing? 4, your opinion of it. Should I use this article again? These articles are ones I've collected over the past year, and should I keep using them? Should I get rid of them? Your opinion, was it a bad article? Was it a good article? I mean, I go off your guys' opinion. So if you guys all tell me one article was really bad, I'll stop using it. If you guys all end up liking an article, I'll make sure kids in the future have it as an option. So I trust you guys. So tell me what your thought was. And then finally, number 5, why do you think I chose this article? Why do you think I found it interesting? Yes, it has to do with bullying, and that's going to be our discussion coming up, but there's thousands of articles out there about bullying. Of all the ones I could have chosen, why do you think I picked this one? So this is just trying to figure out your thinking and your opinion on why I picked this one overall. Tell me that one, you're good to go. That's it. That's your 5 questions. So why did you choose that one? What surprised you? Summarize it, your opinion of it. Why do you think I picked it? Give me that. Give me strong opinions, and you're good. And yeah, you can get extra credit. You go above and beyond and impress me, I'll give you extra credit for it. I have no problem with that. When you get done, make sure you submit the homework today. If you don't submit it on Canvas, or if you're doing a paper copy, give it to the sub so I can get it when I get back, then you don't get credit for it. If you want to read a second article, there's other cool articles on there. If you have nothing else to do, read a second article because you're going to get a chance to argue it. The more you know for this thing coming up on Friday, the better off you'll be. So read a second article if you want to. That's fine with me. Don't forget to turn it in. Make sure you do that. If you want the grammar notes, I have extra ones on my desk. You're more than welcome to the grammar notes if you would like to work for that for Thursday's game coming up, because you're going to get the chance to start using that grammar stuff. And I believe we have our grammar test next week. In about a week and a half, we're going to have the grammar test. And then beyond that, if you have other homework, you can work on other homework, but get my stuff done. And please don't make me have to be mean to you and charge you points and have to be a horrible person when I get back. You know how to be good. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's nice of you. And then from there, you know how having a sub works and stuff like that. I'm not gone very often, so, and I know you guys miss me. I'll see you when I get back. It's so sweet of you. Oh, and then there's this. I mean, I'm not here to sass you, so I have to sass you somehow. So consider this my sassing of you. This is the message I leave you with, the image that you get to have of me. Hang on, let's do this to try to help you out, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. There you go. That makes it a little bit better for you. All right, so pick your article, submit it on there. Don't make me be mean to you. I'll be back tomorrow for Camp Tecumseh, and I think that's it. All right, thanks, kids. I appreciate it. See you.